Hi, my name's Jason Sturm, and I'm going to be pitching a card and phase-based RPG game to you guys today, and I'm calling it Cruel Conquest. So, what exactly is this? I'm calling this a arcade-style RPG, and what I mean by that is that it's going to be one playthrough, and then you'll have to start a whole new game if you lose or win. So, what we're going to do here is create a party of 4 characters, selecting between these 8. Each character has their own affinity and gender. Now, the top row here is males and the bottom row is females. The columns are by affinity. So we have brutality, cunning, dark, and intellectual. Each of them is going to have a unique ability of their own, as well as 4 item equipment slots. If we look at these items, we immediately see there's black and then there's green. So what does this mean? The black is what any character using that item will gain from equipping it. And if they are green and they use this bow, they'll get double the power. And this will be why you need to spread your affinities out. Now, you don't necessarily have to use all 4, but it can be it can hurt your party a lot to not have a well-rounded affinity base. Now, here's the slotted combat system. Basically, what you're going to do here is just immediately compare the power of the enemy that's slotted with them. And before every event, you're going to slot where your characters are. Now we have a branching linear progression system here. It's a map that basically determines what events the character is going to run into. And these are just different types of random events, basic combat, camps, towns. All this stuff is just to basically go ahead and say, oh, well, I can camp here and get health, or maybe I'll just take this easy route and go to town. And basically that's where a lot of your decision making is going to come from, is what direction you're going and what risks you're willing to take. And so these are the enemies you're going to be running into. As the game goes on, they'll start sending harder enemies at you. So we'll start with these easy goblins, move on to the zombies, and they'll just keep combining those. The bosses are going to be a little different. They're going to send waves of enemies. You'll never actually directly combat a boss, but they will constantly be coming after you. They are the main antagonizing force. They are what's pushing you to finish early and keeping you from ending late. The game gets harder and harder as it goes on because these bosses will send minions after you. Some risks and feasibilities. So the risk here, this is a huge undertaking of data entry more than anything. Setting up the statistics, setting up the way the combat works, this is all going to be the easy stuff. It's the data entry and the balancing that's going to be the most important, and that's what we're going to have to focus on. So I really do think this is a viable idea for 4 months. Thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed it.